Okay, good morning, guys, and welcome to another session of 130 Technicals. For those that are new, and as we all know, this is basically what a market outlook session. We get to see we get to look at what the market has in stock for us for the day. So normally starts with fundamentals, then we get to the technicals on trading view, and then once the sessions end, the videos are uploaded on YouTube, and the link is actually sent afterwards on the 133 for our group chats. So if you have not joined, I'll be dropping the link in the chat section in a minute. So if you have not joined, you can join the group. And don't forget to follow 133 Forex on Instagram and like and subscribe to the YouTube page. Anyways, let's dive into what we have today. From fundamentals, all low impact news up until 130, we have PPI. And then the mid impact news, core PPI. This is basically like a sub news of the PPI. So please, 130, you guys, if you don't have a fundamental strategy, a fundamental trading strategy, news trading strategy, move your stop losses to break even. That's if you have positions on. And if you don't have any trade on, don't jump the gun. Don't jump on anyhow trades. Just make sure the setup is right. Yeah, and be very careful with it. Risk small or risk what you are actually willing to lose. Yeah, because news actually happens anyhow. Like even when it's good, it might not go in the favor of the currency pair. So just watch out, guys. Anyways, that being said, let's jump on our charts and see what we have in stock today. So I saw this yesterday was a very nice. Let me delete this. I think this was from last week. Sorry. ADST. This is 4 cents. So basically, what we had yesterday was a very mad, nice downtrend. I think this it was around here the market opened. Let me see if I can see that point. It was around here the market opened, and then we were just having this downtrend yesterday, like push, pull back, short pull back, and then we pushed down, and then kind of like a short pullback again, and then we'll push down, pull back a bit, and then we went down again, and then now we're kind of like trying to break structures to the upside, but I've not seen that clear break, so I'm not going to bank on it yet. And this is the high I'm going to be looking at. Oh, this one. This is the lower high for me. Yep. So I've not seen that clear break. What I'll basically like to see is that push to the upside and then what's retracement. That's basically how I'm going to be looking at it. That's if it shifts. But then if it doesn't shift and then we break this low to the downside, then I'll be looking at it from a different perspective. But for those of you that actually are actually familiar with that short retracement strategy, yeah. See, yesterday there was this nice setup here. Yeah, see. I think this was the candlestick that broke. Yeah, this candlestick here. And I told you guys that anytime short retracements happen, yeah, it indicates that the trend is pretty strong and then it's going to go down for a while. Yeah, it shuts around here after the candlestick closed. Yeah, around here, and then stop loss just above the candlestick and in for what a 2 hour. Boom. She was actually very, very sweet. So you guys, please, you can backtest it as your own will and see how it works best with your currency pair. But that was like the kind of setup I saw yesterday in the market. So it was Monday. I just placed it for seeing what will happen sake. It was not really from the whole perspective of I want to get profit or loss. I want to get profit or I don't want to have any loss. So that being said, hope you guys understand the analysis on AUD today. It's basically waiting for that clear shift, and then we'll see how we can attack the market for buys. Yeah, I think on the 4H we're supposed to start seeing. Man. Before we go ahead, yeah, sorry, I never even start top down. You guys should watch out for this high on the 4H, this lower high here, because basically we might have buys and sells inside this whole, on the 1 hour inside this whole range, yeah, but then always watch out for that high there, that 4-hour high, because price might want to get there, or watch out for the 4-hour distance, 50% Fibonacci. Yep, okay, that place actually dropped this thing. It's around the 60% Fibonacci. So either ways, watch out for the 50%. Once price gets above that 50%, we might want to price might want to actually start flushing to the downside to continue the downtrend, because the downtrend is actually very, very strong. Look at it on the daily charts. Yeah, very, very massive downtrend. Very, very massive downtrend. But the whole long term, whatever, is not my problem. What's my problem is basically what's happening on my mid time frame. That's on my 1 hour. So that's basically what I'm going to be looking out for. Yeah. So that being said, let's look at NZD USD. NZD has kind of shifted, but then I don't like this whole short shifts that I'm seeing. And it looks like price has already started retracing. Yeah. We're having that whole beautiful downtrend. Same thing on NZD. I think this was one whole leg. Yeah, push, pull back. Yeah, pull back, and then push the downside. I think we kind of like broke, but not clearly break. Then this was like a lower high, and then for that push of another lower low, we could not. Yeah, and then what shifted to the upside, and we broke this lower high here. So basically, what we can look for is that retest. But then normally I like seeing price like break very clear off, then what retest. But now that price has broken just short, and then it's kind of like retracing. Let's see if we can make sense of this. Let's drop our fib. Okay, if the whole, I'm not sure I actually take this buy, but I don't want to make someone take what I don't want to take. So basically, yeah, this is how you can look at it. This is the range, yeah. So what you can do is watch how price behaves around this 50% of this point here, the golden ratio of this point here. Price is actually coming into those areas now. Attack it, don't attack it on the 1 hour, go to the lower time frame. And honestly, on the lower time frame, don't just look out for entry criteria. Yeah, look out for that shift. Yep, so this is where the golden ratio is. So just watch out how price behaves. But honestly, me, I'm not going to, I don't think I'm going to bank on it. I might just leave it alone and wait for a clearer setup or a better setup. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD to have kind of shifted. But then all these pairs, what I don't like here, one thing with shifts that I love seeing is seeing a doji candle on the 4H, like a bullish, kind of like a bullish pin bar on the 4H. Yeah, those ones give me confidence that, okay, the buyers are actually present. But then I'm actually seeing very shitty bullish candles, which indicates like kind of like retracement. And I think those of you that are familiar with the way I trade, I tell guys most times that one thing that you know what a retracement, that will make you know what a retracement is or the amount of candles that would take to feel the opposite move. So now we had this bearish move here. This is just one candlestick. Look at how many bullish candles are struggling. That's on the 4H to actually what feel the range of this what 1 4-hour candlestick. See, 3 4-hour candles are still struggling. So that tells me that these buyers are now actually like they are not ready to do anything yet. So if I'm even taking the bias on the 1H, I'm gonna be careful. I'm even going to be more careful now that these breaks of structure are very, very careless breaks of structure. You get, they are not like clear breaks of structure. It's not like they are not clear, but then I don't like the way they are breaking. I don't like it. You get. The thing is, if I see any like buy signal here, I'll be taking that buy, but then I'll exit at the top here. Immediately price reaches this top, I'm going to exit. Because we might see something like this, because this downtrend is still very, very much strong. We might see something like this. And then for that double top and then a continuation to the downside. Or at the same time, we might not even see a confirmation here. And then price might just come and break it to the downside and continue the downtrend. So any scenario is possible. The only thing is, watch out, keep an open mind, watch out for how price behaves and be ready for any scenario. That's basically what I'll just say. And that's how I'm going to be approaching it today. Because after this whole very nice downtrend, man, you just have to be careful so that you don't waste the small capital you have or the profits that you've made. Anyhow, let's look at GBP USD. Oh God, GBP USD. GBP USD is always doing some very annoying stuff. Now GBP USD is coming to come and present us with a very nice bearish pin down out of nowhere. I don't know. I cannot even call this place an area of significance. I'm looking for what to use as significance at this side here. That I'm having a bearish pin down. GBP USD. Okay, let's shift to the 15 minutes. Anyways, I'm not going to take GBP USD. I'm not going to fall for this bearish pin bar. GBP USD has this whole thing of showing you entry criteria and just going against you the minutes it has the chance to. Very big slide. So that being said, I finished looking at my pairs. Another thing that can happen here on GBP USD is that we might actually have that sell, but I'm not going to take it. A sell like this, but I'm not going to take it. I don't trust it. It's not my strategy. But it's basically what this candlestick is indicating is sell pressure. So, but I'm not going to take it. It's not my strategy. If I take something that's outside my strategy, then I am not helping my strategy. I am not making it randomly distributed again. So I've finished looking at my pairs. You guys can drop suggestions on the pairs you want me to take a look at before we go. I think 3 pairs or so. We'll take a look at 3 pairs before we end the session. Or if you have any questions, you can ask. EG, that's Euro GBP. You guys are cross pairs. Wow. I think the move has passed. If you look at it, it's a clear break of structure, and then price reacted at the 0, at the golden ratio, and then price is actually going to the take profit now. So for me, the entry has passed. The entry was around that 7 o'clock candlestick. But the candlestick, whoa, this was like a very massive bullish candlestick. Let's check the 15 minutes if you actually give any entry criteria. Nothing really. It was just pop up, just 2 touches, and then the thing just exploded to the upside. And this one would have worked if you actually put like pending orders. Anyways, what other pair? Any other pair? I know somebody has gold in mind. Let's take a look at gold. Oh no, not Wanda. I don't like taking it. I don't like Wanda. I prefer FXCM. Okay. Gold is pretty shitty right now. I don't have anything to say about gold. This market structure is weird. For someone that trades structure, I'm going to wait a bit before I say anything about gold. Is there another pair you guys want me to take a look at? Any questions at all? Any other pairs you guys want me to take a look at, or any question? See, someone dropped something in the comment section. What's that? USD CHF. Okay, let's take a look at USD CHF. By the way, for those that have not joined the family, dropping the link. Dropping the link in the chat section. Join the family. Okay, that's it below. Anyways, USD CHF. USD CHF is pretty rough. This is a 1 hour this thing. Price action. This is the 1 hour price action, and it's looking like a 15-minute stuff. all I can say is that yeah, we're actually in an uptrend. Yeah, push, pull back, push, and then price actually broke that low to the downside. Here, broke that higher low to the downside. So what you can watch out for here is basically what if price moves down a bit before starting to retrace, yeah. But even if it doesn't move, what you can watch out for is just what it's a simple break and retest. Shift the market structure, yeah. Attack it there and you exit here, basically. At any point that retracement starts, you attack it at the distance structure that was broken. Because I think even now, that structure is inside the golden ratio, or it's just above it. Price might go down a bit before it starts that retracement. So just watch out. Once that retracement starts, attack it at that structure that was broken. Then exit where the retracement started. So that's basically what I'm going to say about USD It's actually a very sweet something. Let me add it to potential. I want to add this thing out. Let's also add this thing. Add CHF to watch this potential. Which I'll be keeping an eye on it for today and see how it goes. Okay, that being said, this is the last pair we're actually going to look at today. So I want to thank you guys. Any questions before we go? Hope the analysis here has been clear. Yeah. I cannot hearing anybody. Hope the analysis is simple and clear. You guys understand, yeah? At least let somebody make a sign or something. Okay, yes, okay, cool. That being said, please, thank you guys so much for attending the session. I'm really grateful. I think once I upload the video today on YouTube, this is gonna be like episode 19 or 20. It's episode 19. Tomorrow is gonna be episode 20. Yeah, so thank you guys very much. And please, for those that are watching it on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the page for more updates. And follow on Instagram at 123_forex. That's 4REXX. Yep. Hopefully the family will grow bigger over time. But for now, it's always nice seeing you guys, having you guys around. And I'll be sending the link to the group chats after the class. So those of you that have not joined the group, the link is actually in the comments section. So join it, and please, before I always guys tell you guys, keep an open mind to the market. The only thing that is certain in the market is that anything can happen. Do you get? Don't be rigid with your expectations. So catch you guys later. We'll catch you guys tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. Later, guys.